So we made it to the airport. It is 8 o'clock and today's the start of a challenge, so I'm really excited. And yeah, it's bank holiday in the UK, meaning they've got a bit of a break. But I'm still going to see some clients and then I'm going to train myself, so enjoy the trip. So we're in London. I actually made it to Marble Arch, and the really cool thing is this bus stops more or less next to my gym, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, now I've got 2 hours until my first client because today is Bank Holiday Monday, meaning the gym is gonna close early. Therefore, I'm gonna do my first workout now, and then at 4 p.m. the actual gym closes. So yeah, that's how we're gonna roll today. So here we go.
Starlight, it's our lives in hindsight. And as I lay here in the street, I see what I need. I need escape from this debris, carefree.
The first day is always really hard, and as you can see I'm using like smaller weights I'm used to because I don't want to injure myself the very first time working out. So nothing happened. One of my clients just called and said, oh, I can come in early. I'm like, great, I need to now stop my workout, which is really crap, but I'm going to try to get as much volume in this short amount of time I still have, and later on in the day I'm going to hit the second workout, like I said, but it's going to be stretching, and maybe later after my client I'm going to do the rest of it, but we'll see how it goes. So here we go. Alright, workout done. I can feel like I'm getting pumped up a little bit again, but the first workout is always the crappiest. It's the one which really sucks. Now, like I just said, my client is nearly in the gym, so I only missed out on my ab exercise. I managed to do incline bench, incline dumbbell, bench press, biceps, and dips. And then I normally do weighted cable rows and a couple of ab exercises, but I'm gonna do that later on today when I do my flexibility stuff. I'm gonna add some abs in there, so round up this whole day and make sure we get everything in. Now I need to get changed. I don't have time to get showered, but yeah, first workout down. I'm happy. I actually feel already more energized, and I hope you guys started today as well, because we're on this journey 120 days together. So let's get rolling. Yeah, I just wanted to show you. You can see how the chest is sort of really pumped up a little bit. So it's kind of working, but I actually took yesterday. I did the measurements. 21% body fat. So you can see it here, like lots of fat I'm holding, which needs to go. Obviously this now looks bigger because I just had a pump, but yeah, normally this is more cut and looks a bit better. Now the light is also in my favor, so it looks quite good right now, but actually I'm not as fit as I used to, so I'm glad I'm back on it. All right, now when we talk about food, what am I eating? Because I just came back and I didn't have any chance to buy anything. One of my clients, really funny, she actually said, Mark, I've got chicken soup upstairs. Do you want some? I was like, sure, why not? So she made this one by herself. And this is actually chicken. I think this is like a handful of chicken, like 100 grams or something. So that's gonna be my quick little snack in between. And later on today, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the diet. I've got one more client and then I'm probably gonna head home and then to Nike Town to buy some new clothes. We'll see how this all works out. And by the way, we're gonna go on the scooter today and I got my GoPro, so I need to get that all set up as well. Let's see. Welcome to Britain, where everyone walks around naked. Who it doesn't look like he should, I think. Alright fellas, so I'm home now and I'm sort of unpacking all this stuff. I've got my GoPro here and like I told you, I'm going to be strapping that to my scooter, which I needed to give it a little bit of a clean. And so I've got this, what is this, like a gimbal tied to my steering thing. So we're going to give that a try in a second and see how that goes, like the footage. I hope it works. If not, I will need to figure out how else I can film me riding on the scooter, because that's probably going to be looking really cool. So the plan is I'm going to go to Nike Town. If it is still open, then I have no idea, but it's going to be quite busy because it's in the middle of the city. But yeah, I'd like to buy some shorts. And oh yeah, I want to show you, I need to go shopping, like food shopping afterwards, which I haven't done. You can probably not hear me. But I'm gonna have a little mixture of some supplements I will take throughout this journey. And like I told you before, it's gonna be fish oil and it's gonna be creatine. And up here is a link where you can find why I am taking creatine throughout this whole challenge. And to be fair, it's, in a nutshell, it's the most researched supplement you will find. There's more reasons to it. I will probably talk about this in more detail. I just don't want this vlog to be like 30 minutes long. That's why there's a link where you can find all the stuff. Yeah, I'm quite tired a little bit, you know, like, and then when I come back, I actually have to do my stretching session. So, lots to do still. Here we go. Alright, done. Got some liquid in the body as well. Alright, I'll see you downstairs on the scooter. Yeah, so I'm trying to find a spot where I can actually train. And if you look down there, it looks quite amazing. But I put into my navigation a map. We're gonna find a little bit of a green spot. I hope it's somewhere out here. So let's see. My scooter is nearly dying, but because it's all uphill and me fatso on it. Well, into the woods. Oh, this is awesome, isn't it? This is Hempstead, and to be fair, I have no idea where I am here right now, but I want to do some stretching and I'll probably find a spot where you can actually sit down, so let's see. Alright, so here's the map. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna try to go that way, see what we find there, because this is all pretty steep and we can't really get anywhere. So luckily I've got this transformer scooter, which also runs on dirty tracks. This dude is running up front. I'm just gonna try to chase that guy. Alright, I just figured out I can actually also turn the camera, which is really cool, because now I can ride and you can actually see me. So let's give this a shot. I don't know if this actually works. You can't see anything really, but it will probably do do the trick. So here we go, baby. Now it goes uphill, so it's a bit slower. But yeah, that's how I travel around here in London, by using my little scooter here, which goes, like I said, 30 kilometers an hour. As it's not legal to drive on the road, I still do so. But no one really cares. I mean, if you ask too many questions, right, you'll get thousands of answers. Always be friendly, right? So now I'm nearly there. High speed, full speed, and let's go. Alright guys, so I'm back from my little shopping tour because I said I'm gonna go food shopping. Now let me just show you quickly what I got, and bear in mind I just had my backpack and I went on the scooter as you just seen, and so I wasn't able to get a full shopping, but I got some broccoli, and for the sake of having broccoli, here's some more broccoli and some more broccoli. So making sure you get all the cruciferous vegetables in, because they're going to be good for suppressing especially estrogenic hormones. And oh, good. Now what else do we have? Whew. Simple. Some fruits, some berries. Then I got some steak from the butcher. So here's the first one, here's the second one. One is rump steak and the other one is, it doesn't say, Sirloin, I think. Sirloin steak, whatever. One is on the bone, one is not on the bone. The one on the bone was more expensive. Alright, eggs. Everyone needs freaking eggs. And then I bought a couple of mangoes, grapefruits, and what's this thing called? Avocado. Yeah, I couldn't get more because otherwise I would get a car or something, or like a little trolley I can pull with my hanger. But yeah, that's that. And I was thinking of, see, it's 6 o'clock. I don't know yet. I have to think. Let me think and come back to you. Alright, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll eat an avocado right now because I have... The thing is, when I travel and because it's the first day, everything is sort of all over the place. Normally, if I would work with a client, what I would do is I would go on a food delivery service, and you know, most of the singers, actors I've worked with, they have a cook or some sort of service they have access to, which make all the food, which is much easier for me as a personal trainer because I say, well, this person needs 5,000 calories, it needs to be that much protein, that much carbs, that much fat. It shouldn't contain, let's say, any gluten, any dairy, any whatever, but it should have this inside, so I could give them a food plan and they will prepare it. Now, as me, as I have a quite busy schedule, as you've already seen, it's going to be quite tough for me actually cooking proper food myself, preparing it, and doing everything else I'm doing. So I might need to sort of juggle things around, but the thing is, the good thing about all of this is it's real. So it's not like me trying to make everything look shiny and rosy and you know, it's super easy. Like I said at the beginning, it's going to be hard actually doing this whole challenge and making sure you get the results, because food is going to be one of the most important things to get right. Let me see. This one is quite squidgy and it's too hard. So this one needs to still rest a little bit. So I'm going to put that back. Let me find another one. So, change of plans, because all my avocados I bought not ripe yet, or I don't even know what the English word is for it. Well, they're not good. They're still too squidgy. Now, I want to introduce you to one of the friends of mine, which is called Alexa. What time is it?
It's 5:59 p.m.
There you go. So we have Alexa in the house, which is pretty cool. I actually didn't know about Alexa for a long time, and every time I'm in the kitchen, sometimes, you know, Alexa starts talking. But you have to, see? So you have to say the word Alexa, and then it lightens up, and then you can say something like, what's the temperature today in London? And it just ignores you. It probably is not tuned onto my voice. So I'm gonna have some fruit now, like a mango, which is really nice. Mangoes is a really interesting fruit because it is actually an antioxidant for your body, which is really good. And also it is packed with other vital nutrients and minerals, not minerals, vitamins. The thing is, what people, the contrary to belief of on these diets, is you're not allowed to eat any fruit because they spike your insulin and all that stuff, all that jazz. Yeah, that's true, but only if we talk about actual sweets like Mars bars and, you know, chocolate and all that stuff. So fruit in itself, if you always eat the whole fruit, you're more or less fine. Obviously there are some fruits, I mean mango especially, they're very sugary and they will spike your insulin, but they have, like I said, antioxidants which are really good for your body. So I'm gonna try to cut this without cutting myself. And are we getting there? Yeah, so I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to do here. Oh, there you go. And the nice thing about these ones, these are from, what does it say? Well, whatever it says on the cover is mostly not true anyway. But it's quite yummy. I like it. So on this diet, fruit is allowed, but only if you eat the whole fruit. And obviously, if you follow like a paleo diet or something, they will say, well, you're only allowed to eat berries and all that stuff. What I say is, there's no food which is not allowed. Or let's say it that way. What I don't like when we talk about food in general, is that people start demonizing food. Meaning, there's this one food which is really, really bad for you. And then they come up with all sorts of ideas why that would be true. At the end of the day, obviously every food which is made out of pure sugar, and when I say sugar I mean like the table sugar, then it's bad. So, or bad in a way. Bad is also relative, because if you have, let's say if we talk about a chocolate bar, right? And you have, you're sticking to your diet 100% or 99% of the time, and you have a little piece of chocolate, do you think you're gonna get fat and overweight? Probably not. So we all have to see food in moderation, and then this whole thing works. But I want to get my diet sort of set first, and then I'm going to be talking to you guys later. Now, there's obviously more to that stretching routine, and I just want to give you like a little sneak peek of what I'm doing here. I'm not going to film the whole stretching session because obviously your time is valuable and this is going to take over half an hour. So I just found a little spot here because I wanted to show you a couple of stretches I do, and every day when I do the stretching sessions I'll talk about it more. You couldn't hear anything what I was saying, so basically making sure that all these exercises I just did for stretching, you're not doing that just once. Make sure to hold them at least anything between 20 to 30 seconds, and then each side or each stretch do 3 to 4 or even 5 times. Because just doing that stretch like I just did now and say, okay, now I'm done for my stretching today, that's not going to do anything. So you need to have an intense stretching. And I'm going to link a video here as well, because I did a couple of videos on how to stretch and stuff. Just watch those, they give you basically all you need to know about stretching. And yeah, I thought I'll take you a bit on a little ride here. Now I'm gonna go back home and make some food and enjoy the sun a little bit and talk to my lovely girlfriend, or wife should I say. Now you know. Alright guys, I'm back home. As you can see, my hair is all over the place. And now I'm just gonna eat something. Make one of the steaks I bought, I just showed you, and do a little bit of stretching like I told you, and I didn't finish it on the grass. And then tomorrow I'm gonna head into my normal day, seeing I think 8 clients or 7 clients. Not that many this time around, which is quite good. Some of them are on holidays and stuff. But yeah, this was day 1 of the challenge, and yeah, this is how it's gonna be like. So we all have to grind and make sure that you guys stay on top. Let me know in the comment box below how your day was, and yeah, over and out. I'll see you tomorrow.